But first, let's bring in our guest this hour to discuss what we've been listening to so far out of Tallahassee, Florida. Criminal defense attorney Joshua Kolsrud. Joshua, thank you so much for being with us this hour. All right, let's talk about the Donna Adelson case here. So far, we've been listening to some testimony from a retired Tallahassee police officer who is just really kind of talking about the investigation, how they eventually got to the Adelsons, according to their investigation. And on cross-examination, he said it took them some time to connect the dots. What are your takeaways?
Well, this is a tough case for the prosecution. As the defense attorney pointed out during her opening statements, you know, the prosecution has no direct evidence that Ms. Adelson planned this murder, that she directly hired anybody to kill the victim or paid anyone to do so. And the defense has laid out a pretty good theme, which is that this entire case is built on suspicion, and you can't convict somebody based solely on suspicion. And here you have the government. It's already been successful in prosecuting other members of this family. And the defense is saying, you know what, they want to finish the job. They want to bury the mother right next to the son. And, you know, we think that the past horrible things that her son did, of course, should be imputed on to her.
Joshua, what do you think of Donna being so emotional today when they were showing some photographs of Dan Markel? I mean, the judge told her that she's got to be careful.
You know, both prosecutors and defense attorneys always caution our witnesses not to make any facial expressions, not to smile, not to smirk, not to even cry in the courtroom. And that's because you just don't know how a jury is going to take it. And a lawyer wants to be able to control his witnesses. And I'll tell you, though, I mean, it does show that maybe she's being genuine and that she's being real, that, you know, this is, you know, how maybe an innocent person would act in her position, seeing what she saw and how she reacted. But again, I'm sure her defense attorney is telling her to stop that stuff.
Yeah, and the judge did too. Joshua, thank you so much. Let's go back inside the courtroom for some more testimony. This is from the investigator who is continuing on cross-examination.